The Proud Boys is a far-right, neo-fascist, chauvinist, and exclusively male white nationalist organization that promotes and engages in political violence. In the United States and Canada, the group originated in the far-right Takis magazine in 2016 under the leadership of Vice Media co-founder and former commentator Gavin McInnes, taking its name from the song, Proud of Your Boy, from the 2011 Disney musical Aladdin. Although the Proud Boys emerged as part of the alt-right, McInnes distanced himself from this movement in early 2017, saying the Proud Boys were alt-right while the alt-right's focus was on race. The rebranding effort intensified following the white supremacist Unite the Right rally. Enrique Tarrio has been the chairman of the Proud Boys since late 2018. According to a former federal prosecutor and the transcripts of a 2014 federal court proceeding, Tarrio had previously served as an informant to both federal and local law enforcement. According to the International Center for Counterterrorism, the group believes men and Western culture are under siege, their views having elements of the white genocide conspiracy theory. According to the Daily Beast, though the group officially rejects white supremacy, members have nonetheless appeared at multiple racist events. Members have also engaged in multiple racist events and events centered around fascist, anti-left, and anti-socialist violence. Expelled member Jason Kessler organized the Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville. The Proud Boys glorifies violence, and the Southern Poverty Law Center has called the group an alt-right fight club that uses rhetorical devices to obscure its actual motives. The organization has been described as a hate group by NPR's The Takeaway and the SPLC. The Anti-Defamation League has described the Proud Boys as extremist conservative and alt-right, overtly Islamophobic and misogynistic, transphobic and anti-immigration, all too willing to embrace racists, anti-Semites and bigots of all kinds, and notes the group's promotion and use of violence as a core tactic. The group has been banned from numerous social networks, including Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, as well as YouTube. On February 3, 2021, Canada officially designated the Proud Boys as a terrorist group, and the United States Justice Department announced the indictment of members for conspiracy related to the 2021 storming of the United States Capitol. Gavin McInnes co-founded Vice magazine in 1994, but he was pushed out in 2008 due to creative differences. After leaving, he began doggedly hacking a jagged but unrelenting path to the far-right fringes of American culture, according to a 2017 profile in the Canadian Globe and Mail. The Proud Boys organization was launched in September 2016 on the website of Takis magazine, a far-right publication for which white nationalist Richard B. Spencer had once served as executive editor. It existed informally before then as a group centered around McInnes, and the first gathering of the Brooklyn chapter in July 2016 resulted in a brawl in the bar where they met. The name is derived from the song, Proud of Your Boy, originally created for Disney's 1992 film Aladdin but left out following story changes in production, and later featured in the 2011 musical adaptation. In the song, the character Aladdin apologizes to his mother for being a bad son and promises to make her proud. McInnes interprets it as Aladdin apologizing for being a boy. He first heard it while attending his daughter's school music recital. The song's fake, humble, and self-serving lyrics became a running theme on his podcast. McInnes said it was the most annoying song in the world but that he could not get enough of it. The organization has been described as a hate group by the Southern Poverty Law Center and NPR's The Takeaway. Spencer, McInnes and the Proud Boys have been described as hipster racists by Vox and Media Matters for America. McInnes says victim mentality of women and other historically oppressed groups is unhealthy, arguing that, here is an incentive to be a victim. It is cool to be a victim. He sees white men and Western culture as under siege, and described criticism of his ideas as victim blaming. According to the International Center for Counterterrorism, their views have elements of the white genocide conspiracy theory. According to the Anti-Defamation League, The group is part of the alt-right and is overtly Islamophobic. The ADL reports that, ideologically, members subscribe to a scattershot array of libertarian and nationalist tropes, referring to themselves as anti-communist and anti-political correctness, but in favor of free speech and free markets. In October 2019, members of the Denver chapter of the Proud Boys marched with members of the Patriot Front and former members of the neo-Nazi Traditionalist Worker Party. According to the ADA, Hesse relationships show the Proud Boys to be less a pro